Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about how to make a custom splash screen for RBG Maker. Well, I don't know if it would work in the newer ones or the older ones, but in VX what I've tested it in so far, it works pretty well. But what you do, you have to have two maps. Your main menu map, which has three different events. How I made it, um, I can't remember where I learned how to do the menu for it. If I find the video, I will post it in the description. I might have to find it later on, but for right now, you need three events. This one's just for DLC activation. Um, there's the one for the title and the options, which the title is the background or the picture that shows up for the background. Then you have options, which is the options for your game. Then you have the conditional branches for like where the buttons are being pressed. And then the last one is the arrows. Depending on what option you're clicking on, it'll move up and down towards that option. So back to the splash screen. So to make the splash screen, you show a picture, depending on a production of or whatever of your game, your your game group or your company or your production group. And for me, I just put production of Pony Meme, since that's my username mostly everywhere else. Hardy Ann is just my YouTube name, that's about it. But you do show picture, make sure the opacity is set to 0. Set the blending opacity to 0 at first. You choose your picture here. Then you do whatever number you want on this. Make sure it's possibly the correct screen size for your game, because if you don't, it'll be a bit wonky, and then you'll have to do the constant or the variable, which I usually like to keep it in the, and always make sure it's upper left. But I usually like to keep it centered, like the picture itself, and then choose upper left because that's where it's anchoring to. And then you have to make it a little bit of special effect, to blend it in or like to fade it in, you do upper left, the number of the picture, the opacity to 255, type normal unless you want to do add or subtract. And then you do 60 frames. I did wait because it gives it a better effect. And then you do wait however many frames you want, erase picture 100, and then send the player to the map that you want to go to. For me, it would be the DLC 1 map. And then after that, in the DLC map, I easily just use one of these two. I can't remember which one, but one of these two is for sending the player to the menu map. And so it basically does that. Well, let me show you what I did. Might take just a second, because my VXX is a bit slow. So I apologize. Yeah, so it's a very simple thing to do. I'm not sure if it could be done in any of the newer or older makers besides VX and VX Ace. I don't know. I've only tried it in VX Ace. So if you tried an MV, MZ, or any of the older ones, let me know and tell me if it works, because that'd be really cool. But let's see. There we go. Presented by Pony Meme. Okay, I was wrong. I thought I said production of. Oops. And it takes me to the title screen. Isn't that cool? And that's about it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!